Hello, Black family, and welcome to the YouTube channel, The Big Black American Secret. My name is Daniel Jackson, and today I want to talk to you about a situation not too far from me here in Georgia. I live near Atlanta, Georgia. But a black person, was found hung here in Georgia, and I want to say this was in February, but I'm going to show a video in this video. So it's for educational purposes only. Don't want any copyright strikes. But anyway, my goal in this video is to anyone who is listening to me that lives in and near Atlanta, Georgia, who is a responsible gun owner and who can show up Friday. We're going to do a gun formation for Stephen Stiles. The purpose of this gun formation is to get the needed information from the police, because so far they haven't told the family anything, and it's a shame that we have to do this, but it's necessary. So if you are a responsible gun owner, you live in and near Atlanta, Georgia, we're going to Douglas. We're going to be in Douglas County, Georgia, which is 20 miles west of the city of Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to be it's west going I-20. Anybody from Atlanta know I-20. But anyway, and you could just Google it. But here it is. If you are interested in being in the gun formation, you need to be a responsible gun owner, and your paperwork needs to be proper. You have to, you want to be legal and understand, to have those things intact. That's the best I can tell you. Also, too, it would also be nice if regular citizens, we want to call them, citizen warriors for justice. You understand what I'm saying? But to me, it's just the more of us show up, the better. You understand what I'm saying? But those who are, again, responsible gun owners who wants to stand in formation with the other people who will be there, and there'll be a bunch of other people there from other different gun clubs, motorcycle clubs, stuff like this. People who want to be there, show support, and to get the answers needed that this family needs for this person who we believe was hung and murdered. The police came on the scene. They said, yeah, he committed suicide, without doing an investigation. They have not said anything to this family since this happened, and I believe this happened in February. But let me take a minute. Let me read the goal of this channel before I go any further. The goal of this channel is to build an unstoppable army of knowledgeable, black melanated people in America and around the world that understand that we as melanated people have one enemy worldwide, and that enemy is the system of racism, white supremacy. Our mission through education is to replace this evil system with a system of freedom, justice, and equality as laid out by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. We will need your help in building this knowledgeable army. You can help by subscribing to this channel, by donating to this cause through Cash App or PayPal, and by sharing the videos you watch here and any knowledge that is shared. In doing so together, we help fertilize the mentally enslaved, colonized minds of black melanated people worldwide, creating the perfect mental conditions for our children to grow up in a better, more balanced world. Okay, now that being said, I'm going to see if we can watch this video together real quick. Please forgive me. I'm going to take care of this. Sorry about that. It's amazing. My background is electronic engineer, but when it comes to modern day technology, I'm like old dinosaur. But it's okay, right? Let's see if I can get this okay. Whoa.
A Douglas County man is in mourning and seeking answers. He wants to know why a family member was found hanging from a tree. Investigators consider it a suicide.
Well, Fox 5's Alex Whitler spoke to the dead man's brother, who says he's not convinced his loved one took his own life.
Douglas County Sheriff's deputies consider Stephen Stiles' death as suicide. His family says that decision seems quick, considering investigators are still sifting through reports of vandalism to his car, and his Facebook page was hacked around the time of his death.
The only thing I can think of is, racial activity. That's not the typical way for a black person commit suicide, to hang themselves.
Keaton Stiles says it's hard to believe his brother Stephen would end things like this.
We used to tell each other all the time that, we all we got.
With his parents gone, he says he spoke to his older brother Stephen Stiles as often as he could.
He was a kind-hearted person. He was funny. Like he loved a joke.
43-year-old Stephen went missing in February. Family says the timeline of his disappearance is unclear, but they sensed something was wrong when investigators found his car around the 20th. They say it was in the woods, not far from his grandparents' home on Mason Creek Road in Winston.
And the car was all messed up. Like the windows was busted out of it. His battery was taken from the car, and the inside of the car was full of mud.
Not far from the car, family says, was Stiles' lifeless body hanging from a tree. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office provided me with a death report that indicates Stiles was found, quote, deceased without the presence of a licensed physician, but doesn't provide further details. Representatives for the Sheriff's Office tell me they don't believe foul play was involved, although they are investigating vandalism to Stiles' car.
They were so quick to rule it a suicide.
Meantime, the Stiles family says this unexpected death has drawn them even closer together. I did ask investigators how they're so certain foul play was not involved. They told me they cannot comment at this time, and the case is still under investigation. If you know anything about Stiles' death, you're encouraged to contact the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Alex Whitler, Fox 5 News.
Let's get back to brunching instead of late night munching.
All right. So family, and again, one of his family members is basically hell-bent on getting information, so much so that they was going to go down there themselves, armed, and talk to Douglas County police forces. But someone who I follow, who in social media, brought this to my attention, and he is a gun owner. I'm a gun owner, and we know hundreds, if not hundreds of thousands of gun owners. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm talking to a few gun owners. And if you're not a gun owner, please get your gun, shotgun, hunting rifle. It don't matter. We don't know what's going to take place in the coming future, and it's just your natural right to be able to defend yourself. And early on, when I was young, I didn't really care too much about guns. I don't know. I just didn't think much about it. But the older I got, the more and more I decided it's the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's absolutely true. If you know anything about being black in America, if you know anything about history, the reason we are taken advantage of the way we are is because we for the most part, we're unprotected. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are unprotected. And we've been taught to not stand up for ourselves. That's why police, slave catchers, these race soldiers feel comfortable taking our family members because they know they're not going to be punished to any serious extent by the law, by this government. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the system of racism, white supremacy. Police officers are the civilian enforcement arm of the system of racism, white supremacy. Now, if you sprinkle that in with a couple of race soldiers and Ku Klux Klan members and skinheads, because these people join police forces just so they can have the ability to kill us without being any accountability. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, that's up to you. But if you've lived long enough and seen enough police reports, I'm not telling you something that ain't true. It's not a coincidence, people. We are being killed, technically exterminated, by this racist government that will not punish police officers for murdering us. They have immunity. And that's just not right. So it is up to us to arm ourselves and demand answers. If people knew that they were going to have something negative was going to happen to them when they kill one of us, our children or our loved ones, they wouldn't do it. And I ain't talking about just, us going out here all crazy and busting caps in people's asses. It ain't come to that yet. No, what I'm saying is There's some things that could be done right now. These cops who've killed these people, let's say the George Floyd murderers, these people can be sued in civil court. Their pensions can be attacked. You understand what I'm saying? We need to start hitting these people in their pocket. If they know that financially they could lose their shit, all of their shit, they'll stop doing these. Some of them will stop doing these heinous things. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a responsible gun owner and you don't have bullshit on your mind, this ain't about kill Whitey. No, this is about being organized, getting down there and representing for our people and letting people know we got each other's backs. There's millions of us. There are millions of us, black gun owners. And believe it or not, we are warriors. We are warriors for the cause. And I'll be damned. If you have an ability to stand with your brothers and sisters, do it. Do it. Do it responsibly. I don't advocate violence, but I do advocate self-defense with lethal force if necessary. Please understand what I'm saying. So if you are in and around the Atlanta area, and Friday, I'm not sure what it's going to be. I'm going to get an email of the time on Thursday. So if you are interested, and again, you live in and around the Atlanta area and you are free Friday, not sure what time, you'll be notified Thursday. Simply leave me your email address in the comment section. And when I get notified, I'll notify you, and hopefully you can make it. You understand what I'm saying? And again, you don't have to be a gun owner to show up. You can be a regular, concerned citizen. I call you warriors for justice. You know, we just want to be there in large numbers to say, hey, our brothers and sisters need answers. Their loved one was hung. Who did this? And if it's suicide, show us the proof. You ain't finna just keep doing this to us. I think between last year and now, there was at least 5 people whose bodies were hung, and the police officers have to this day, all of them was considered suicides. Y'all, man, black people, y'all know we ain't hanging ourselves like that. No, I ain't doing that. Anyway, long story short, people, this is ridiculous. Now, if you're new to this channel, it's called the Big Black American Secret. And the secret is you are an Aboriginal American. You are not a West African slave. We have been viciously lied to. And the reason we've been lied to is because white Europeans have been trying to steal your identity, your land, your labor, and your resources for quite some time now. And I'm going to show you proof of this right now. So give me a second. I'm going to do something here. A little hot in him, turn my fan on. Okay, like I say, for quick proof that you are an Aboriginal American, I want you to find a penny around your house that matches the color of the back of your hand. Okay? Once you find it, go to Google. I'm going to go to Google here. And type in 1828. That's the year. The year 1828, definition of American. Every explorer, from Christopher Columbus, before him and after him, everybody who came to this continent, who were foreign to this continent, described the people they saw. Without fail, they describe these people as copper-colored. Well, I'm going to read the definition, and that's why this definition is in a dictionary from the year 1828. Okay? So, and here's the definition. American, a noun, a native of America, originally applied to the aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. This definition tells you all you need to know about what's been going on with you for years. First, it tells you that you, Black America, a Black American, copper-colored, brown person, was found here by Europeans. We've always been here. We are Aboriginal. We come from the dirt. This last sentence. But now American applies to the descendants of Europeans now born in America. That's identity theft. Do you understand what I'm saying? Your identity is basically trying to be stolen. This definition tells you everything you need to know about you and what's been going on with you. The racist white Europeans started in Europe. They stole the Aboriginal Europeans' identity, land, labor, and resources. Then when they came here to America, they saw an opportunity to do it again. You understand? So, people, we're a special group of people. We're a very ancient, very old group of people. And our knowledge and wisdom can't be matched. You couple that with spirituality, and you are an unstoppable being. That's why religion was force-fed to you. Religion cripples spirituality. It puts a buffer in between you, this is you, and your creator. You understand what I'm saying? So if there's a buffer in between you and your creator, that's stoppage. You're being stopped from being your total being, your total powerful self. And we have to break these chains. You have to break the chain of religion off of your life. All religions are bad. The only reason we focus really, the reason religion is so powerful is because we're spiritual beings. We have an innate, natural attraction to the universe, to every element, to creation. We have a yearning and an urge to be one with the creative force. And that's why religion came in to kind of, the words are escaping me right now, but here's what religion does. Religion gives you fear. And if you can get a person afraid, you can control them, you can enslave them. How so? How does religion is fear? Well, religion tells you you did something wrong, and therefore you need to be saved. You need a savior. In Christianity, that savior is Jesus Christ. In the Muslim faith, it's probably Muhammad, or I don't know. In Hinduism, it's probably Buddha. But what I'm saying is, those entities are buffers. Religion is not needed. Religion is it's like legalization of spirituality, and legalization just means steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. When all you are a free, natural, spiritual being. Your spirituality needs to be free, uninhibited. You understand what I'm saying? So please, if you can, do as much research as you can on spirituality, and just try to become a spiritual person. I'm gonna put in this video. Well, in this video, you'll have Dr. Frances Cress Welson's video, because the goal of this channel is to destroy the system of racism, white supremacy. So therefore, you need to know what that system is. Her video will be in the description, and also there'll be a video in the description that explains, that'll show you where all religions came from and how you've been tricked by religion this whole time. It's not your fault, and I'm not coming down on you if you're a religious person. I'm just telling you that you've been tricked. So please be open-minded enough to not hate your brother. I'm coming from a place of love, because I, like you, grew up Christian. Me and Jesus was like this. You understand what I'm saying? I was not like a person who hung out in the church, because I was always told the church was me. My body is the temple of God. You know. But anyway, long story short, Jesus never existed. I'm only telling you what the facts is. Be brave enough to watch that video. Don't make any decisions left or right. Don't judge me left or right. And don't close your mind. You understand? And just do that. But anyway, again, this video, I want to see if I could rally enough people to want to come to Georgia, to Douglas County, Georgia, on Friday, so we could stand in unity and basically confront Douglas County Police Department and say, hey, what's going on with this case? Too much time has passed. What the fuck is really going on? And it's a good chance they probably trying to cover the tracks for some of their buddies, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of these skinheads and these Ku Klux Klan members, race soldiers that are in these police departments, and they're killing us willy-nilly. Do y'all know that the white people's birth rates are like 0? What does that mean? That means that more of them are dying from whatever reason, drugs, killing each other, than are being born. These folks are at a 0 to negative birth rate. Subconsciously, that's fucking with white people, because the whole point of the system of racism, white supremacy, they do not want to die. They don't want to be genetically annihilated. The black man has the power in his balls to genetically annihilate the white man. You understand? And here's how. If I have sex with a white woman, that baby's going to be black. I don't give a fuck how light-skinned that baby is. It's going to be black. If a white man have sex with a black woman, that baby's going to be black. Give a fuck how light-skinned it is. It's going to be black. The only way a white man can have a white baby is with a white woman. I'll have a black baby with no matter who I fuck. You see what I'm saying? That's terrifying for white people, subconsciously. They don't talk about this shit openly, but it's always on their subconscious mind. Dr. Francis Cress Welson's video will point that out to you straight away. So again, Friday, if you're free, if you are a responsible gun owner or a warrior citizen for justice, and you in and near Atlanta, and you can travel 20 miles west of the city on Friday, leave me your email address, and on Thursday, when I get the instructions as far as the time and the date, the date, time, and the address, well, we'll hold this formation for Stephen Stiles, then I'll get that to you, okay? And again, you don't have to be a gun owner. You can just be a concerned citizen for change. You just want shit to be right for your people, for black Americans. And one way to start making things right is accountability. We have to hold these motherfucking racists to the fucking fire. If they know we ain't gonna put up with no shit, then they'll change. They'll have to. They have no choice. Years and years ago, when they was hanging us and lynching us and killing us, we couldn't have guns. We couldn't arm ourselves. That was illegal. Now we can. The law now is on our side. So it's up to us to use the law to the best of our ability. Because again, people, you are an Aboriginal American. And if you don't quite know what that means, I'm going to break it down to you like this. This continent, North America, South America, and the Caribbean islands belongs to you and your people, black Americans. And as you saw that definition, white people have been trying to take your identity, your land, labor, and resources since they've been here. But I can't make this shit up. It's in your face. But no one has ever showed it to you like this. Ever. Think about this. Everybody has something in front of their title. We're black Americans. Chinese are Chinese Americans. I don't know, you name it. Jamaican Americans. But do you know Europeans are the only people that don't have nothing in front of their name? I don't give a fuck if they come from Ireland, Germany, France. They're just considered Americans. They're not considered European Americans. That's proof that they think this shit that's proof that they think this shit belongs to them. You understand what I'm saying? It does not. It belongs to you and I. So please help get this information out. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell. Hit all, so that you could be notified when I go live or put another video down. And I do teach for as little as $49. I'll give you the very same list of video knowledge that I learned all of this. You understand what I'm saying? To get you where you need to be. And after you go through these studies, you will be certified to teach this to other people. You will be thoroughly versed in what I know and what you will know, and you can teach this to other people. And you start with your own family members. And then you take that information and then you go and look at your own family. You do your own genealogy. These are paper, it's like paper trails. You start with your birth certificate, your mother's birth certificate, her mother's birth certificate, her mother's birth certificate, father's birth certificate, paper documents. You understand what I'm saying? Marriage certificates, licenses. All of this stuff is paperwork exists everywhere. Everything is documented. Your identity is only hidden so much as far as you have not looked into it. There are no DNA tests that can tell you who you are. Those DNA tests are fraudulent for entertainment purposes only. It'll say that right on the box. I promise you. Please go buy one. You can't take those things into court. Dry bones in the ground. You can't take DNA from dry bones in the ground and compare it to a living person, is what I'm trying to tell you. That's why DNA is only accepted in court for paternity and for rape kits. From live person to live person. You see what I'm saying? And the DNA databases were put together by racist white people to further trick people into thinking certain things. They want us all to think we're from Africa. All black people migrated from Africa. That's what they want us to think. But the out of Africa theory is flawed. They found the jawbone, and here's the theory. They found the jawbone of a Homo sapien in Ethiopia dating going down 2.8 million years ago. Right? So technically it makes sense. Okay, well, all black people must have come out of Africa. Well, here's the problem with that theory. They do not allow digging down past 12,000 years on any other continent but Africa. People, do you know you have pyramids on every continent? America. You've got pyramids older, bigger, better built than any pyramid in Africa, in South America. You've got pyramids that were located all over North and South America. A lot of them were destroyed, tore down, and bulldozed. And some of them you can still see the mounds, the base of the pyramids. In Europe, you have pyramids. In China, in Asia, pyramids. Our melanated people are the original people of this planet. Because we melanated, the sun is what gives us strength and protection and energy. But if you don't have this melanin, it'll give you skin cancer. We are the original people. All the other breed of people come out of melanated people. You know, white people are just albinos. They're black people with albinism. They're devoid of melanin. Same with the Mongolians. I mean, people, it is very important that you get up to speed on who you are, because there's strength in numbers. You understand what I'm saying? So, again, this video is about a formation for Stephen Stiles of Douglas County, Georgia. Friday, we're going to hold a formation for him, so his family can get answers about. We believe he was murdered. He was hung. And these people are going to drag their feet, and they're going to do as little as possible until we put their feet to the fire. Okay? That is what we're going to do. So if you can make it, whether you're a gun owner or not, please do put your email address in the comments, and I will, when I get the news on Thursday as far as the location and time on Friday, I'll send it to you. And I don't know, maybe I'll see you there personally in Douglas County, Georgia, and we can, shake hands, fist bump, whatever. Looking forward to seeing each and every one of you. Okay? Be one.